Yo, I'm gonna make this quick, man. I'm gonna make this kind of quick. You feel me? Y'all better hit them damn like buttons, that dislike button. Y'all better get in them comments and talk some shit. Y'all better share and subscribe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better get that shit rolling. We almost have 400 subscribers. We got to get to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got to keep it moving, right? Now, Unreal is pretty unreal. I'm at the point where I enjoy the show, but the show is very unnecessary. If I'm just being real, it's very unnecessary. It's really not needed. It's not really fun. You know, it's just like, how do I explain this? It's basically like telling us a secret we really just don't really care to know, right? This one was more like, the first one kind of felt like that. The first one felt like the ultimate secrets we really didn't want to know. But this one felt more like, this is really just showing the true colors of how these people think. And if you really look around on Unreal, you'll just see a lot of just brain dead, empty-headed, dumb fuckery. You know, shouts out to CM Punk. But Adam Page is not part of the booking committee, but I'm just saying. You see a lot of that going on. Because, excuse me. Flick them lighters real quick. But anyway, one of these niggas said, what was it, Michael Hayes? This nigga said, or was it Michael? One of them old ass Snow White top head ass niggas. Because that's all I was seeing is nothing but pure snow heads. Like you can sniff that shit, how white that shit is. Cocaina. My big homie would love that, right? Sell them. Anywho, that's another story. But you just heard a lot of incompetence and out of touch bullshit. This nigga said Pat McAfee should beat Gunther. And I'm just like, so now we see what was going on, why in the PG era so many people in the current roster is getting buried. Because of this type of incompetence right here. Except, really, no, I can't lie. Incompetent things like this have happened before. Johnny Knoxville beating Sami Zayn. That was as furthest as incompetent it could get, right? Why? You know? But Gunther, Sami Zayn can recover from that as he did, right? Gunther would not recover from that. So thank God somebody was smart in that room. It was like, yeah, bro, you sucking that glass dick a little too much, because you can't be all the way there making these decisions. There's no way you actually got a straight brain in making these decisions. Then I think Michael Hayes, I think he also said Chelsea Green is good and entertaining, but she's not above Charlotte. She's not at the level of Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Now, Charlotte, she's the GOAT, okay? That's a different story. She's not up there. But Tiffany Stratton, you gotta be, man, that glass dick is great. Because, bro, that nose candy, man, that booger sugar is something serious, boy. It's something serious. He's still sniffing that shit, bro. That's why his face so damn red. Side of his mouth be drooling and shit. He is out of his fucking mind if you think Chelsea Green ain't better than Tiffany Stratton, my nigga. You gotta be high as fuck. What makes Tiffany Stratton better than Chelsea Green? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing Tiffany Stratton got over Chelsea Green, she's a little bit better in the ring. That's really it. But as far as a character, entertaining, promos, a feud ability, bro, her best feud was with the GOAT, Charlotte. That's why I said that's the GOAT. And it was because of Charlotte. Not on Tiffany Stratton's part, my nigga, even though she was shooting on her. But who had all the heat coming in there after the Royal Rumble? Charlotte. So stop. I understand, but Tiffany Stratton, that bro, I was just like really like shaking my head hard. D'Lo Brown shaking my head. Like, get the fuck out of here. Tiffany Stratton is basic as shit. She looked great on her knees, my nigga. Stop that. That's all he thinking about. You know how dirty you feel about them blind hoes. Kelly, Trish Stratus, Charlotte Flair. You know how they feel about them blind bitches. Renee Dupree right now. She just was an Intercontinental champion. You know how they feel about them hoes. And all of them look great. But damn, you really telling me Chelsea Green ain't better than Tiffany Stratton? Please comment below who y'all think is better. And tell me why if you think it is Tiffany Stratton. The bitch just say Tiffy time. Her voice is sexy because I just wonder how she sound when she... Yeah. Let me stop. But, anywho, bro, I don't understand this shit. Then, you know, it was just a few other things. And then he got on LA Knight's ass about the finish on Money in the Bank, which was whatever. But I'm like, a lot of people feel like, oh, that's the way he lost his push. I'm like, man, I think it's been before that. Because explain all the other years before that. You know what I'm saying? So, Triple H just don't fuck with him. But, like, it was whatever, really, Unreal this year. I mean, we getting part 3, which is John Cena's retirement tour, and boy, they about to expose how stupid they really are, how they fumbled this. Oh, my God. They brave. I give them that. WWE's brave, showing all their mistakes, showing all their flaws and fuck-ups, because that's all they about to show with this John Cena retirement tour, part 3. How bad they fucked this up. That's all they about to show. How bad they fucked this up. Naomi was looking good. Oh, my God. Whew. Naomi was looking amazing, boy. I miss her already. That damn caution outfit. Oh, man. But, you know, that was going on. And what else happened? It really wasn't much to really speak on about Unreal on this one. I think they don't really need to show it after the John Cena shit. But it is what it is. Let them keep exposing how incompetent some of these people are, bro. Because then the R-Truth shit. You know, the R-Truth shit was just a lot of just mishaps. Because then I was like, damn, okay, y'all brought him back to not do nothing with him. I'd rather you just kept the nigga fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I'd rather you keep the motherfucker fired. You ain't gonna do shit with him. What was the point of bringing the nigga back? I'm still confused on that part. And then they try to make it, this super redemption story and all this other shit. And they try to act like, oh, it wasn't, you know, it was a part of the show and all that other shit, you know. It was whatever, man. Like, I didn't really care for Unreal this year. It was cool. It's pretty interesting seeing the behind the scenes and shit like that. But I think it's unnecessary though. If they canceled it, I wouldn't care. You know, but it really just exposed like the mentality that these are a lot of out of touch visionaries and writers and producers, because these people just are kind of stuck in limbo about their ways. And it's like, bro, we need some younger faces back there. We need some more people with fresher ideas. We need some more people that are not afraid to jump the gun. Everything just feels so fucking safe and corporate. It's annoying after a while. It really is. And I wouldn't have mind seeing that instead, you know. 'Cause I think they do. I really think they do need to, like, really change up some shit, man, because it's looking crazy. It's looking shaky, baby, like the dot bomb. You feel me? But I guess it is what it is about Unreal. This time it wasn't Triple H really exposing his gang, the clique, really. This is just more about, like, just random, kind of. You know, and like I said, just really kind of showing their mindsets. And it shows that these guys, it's time for new visions, bro. It really is. But at the same time, though, I'm going to say this, though. What I learned from Unreal, besides all the criticism, that job is a hard-ass job, though. we could all talk shit and act like this, that, and the third, but that's a tough fucking job. Week in, week out, every week you gotta think of TV. You gotta think of something to keep shit fresh. So sometimes like you can't blame them for kind of recycling the same shit after a while, bro. Cause there's only so many new ideas you can come up with every day. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give credit where credit's due on that part. But other than that, that's what I thought of Unreal. It was whatever. And they kind of showed we need some different direction in the WWE back there. But that's my thoughts on Unreal. What do y'all think of that? Comment below and all the good shit. We are out.